Thanks to Kimball International, who proudly donated furniture for the WJTS in.form set. As a long-standing commercial furniture company with their corporate headquarters located in Jasper, Indiana, they are dedicated to serving the communities in which they operate. Through their bold entrepreneurial spirit, history of craftsmanship, and commitment to creating personalized experiences, Kimball International's family of brands turn ordinary spaces into meaningful places. In standing true to their Dare to be Makers of Possibility purpose, they believe in empowering people to unlock their potential and bring it to life for their employees, customers, shareholders, and the communities that they support. Now here's 18 WJTS in.form.
Hello and welcome to 18 WJTS in.form. Today we are here with the Jasper Community Arts. We've got Eric Herndon he is the event coordinator from the Community Arts Center, and then always Kyle Rupert, the executive director, for our monthly visit. But you brought a friend today, so we love it.
Friend. Yeah.
So what are we here to talk about?
We're here to talk about Chalk Walk.
I could have read your shirt, but I wanted you to say it.
Right. Chalk Walk of 2023. It's our 20th year on May the 20th from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. So
yeah
20 years of chalking.
That's a lot.
That's
a lot of
wild.
chalking.
It's younger than me, surprisingly, but I think it's definitely a staple where a lot of kids similar in my situation that remember going, and it was super fun. Yeah. And I think a lot of us older generation ones remember it being on the square, getting your own little square, and being able to do a bunch of fun art stuff. But it's still different right now, correct?
Yep. Still different. Because of the construction going on at the square. The square will be beautiful one day soon. But right now, deep into the construction, so it's going to be at the 10 Clark Cultural Center. Again, this year, second year there, so everything's worked out really well. Everyone will have their chalk space. We don't have chalking squares like we had at the square, but there'll be ample room to chalk, and everyone can try their artwork, try their handed artwork. So looking forward to it.
And I mean, the Arts Center it is the cultural center, so the Arts Center is not too far away if they wanted to come inside, cool down a bit, and get some more things to look at, of course.
That's right.
Well, the nice thing about having Chalk Walk at the cultural center, too, is all of the activity stations where before they were all outside, everything was outside. Everything's inside there. Right? So the main things outside would be the food and the chalk and then tie-dyes outside. But all the other activities, the arts and crafts, Rolando, the caricature artist, is back this year.
Oh, neat.
Balloons by Aaron is back this year. Those things all occur inside. So if you're standing in line for a balloon, you're not in the heat.
Yeah.
And then in the event that it would rain, all of those things will still happen.
Yes.
And so that's where being able to do that, we shifted to rain or shine. The event's going to happen because most of it is inside.
Yeah, no, that's fantastic. Yeah. And the Cultural Center in itself is very, very handicap accessible, or it's accessible to a lot of people. Yeah. So people who get tired after walking up hills or walking a lot, there's not too much to worry about there.
Right.
So
absolutely.
Yeah. So when you're babysitting or taking the kids out, it'll be of course it's always a family fun day, but of course whoever gets to draw will have all kinds of accessibility. So
that's right. That's right. Yeah.
So you brought us some goodies there today. And we were joking about an unboxing or unbagging per se, and we can keep it secret. But there's a bunch of good Chalk Walk goodies. You guys always give away some great fun art stuff.
Yeah. So for the registration, it is $12, and you get the cinch bag. You get a box of 24-count box of chalk.
Yes.
Multiple colors. You get if you pre-register, of course, you'll get the T-shirt in the bag. You pre-register.
This is from last year.
Yeah.
You'll get a current year T-shirt.
And it'll be white.
It will be white because tie-dyeing takes the white beautifully.
Yes.
So that's what kids have a blast. I think that's one of the biggest draws besides the chalk is the tie-dyeing. So it's a mess. Kids love it, and you go right away with a cool-looking T-shirt. So
we get a lot of donated items from a lot of local businesses in here as well. And, the list keeps growing, but one of our big sponsors every year has been the local Papa John's. And in each bag, so think about this, you're registering for $12. We already mentioned a t-shirt and a box of chalk.
Yeah.
You also get a coupon for a free pizza.
That's right.
Think about that, how much
I like that F word.
That's right.
Think about how much
Free
a pizza
food.
is, and then think about the fact that you're getting all that plus a free pizza.
Yeah.
You know, the math starts to work out in your favor there.
Yeah.
And then there's other stuff. There's free desserts in here. I think the museum is putting up some free student admission.
Admissions.
Oh, awesome.
And there's some other odds and ends that are in there too. And so it's the value of this bag is. That's why I'm sitting here.
Yeah, I know. You're very, very
But
protective of
we're
it.
super appreciative of all the support from the local businesses for the last 20 years,
Absolutely.
stepping up and contributing to make it worthwhile.
Yeah, and again, this event is in general marketed towards kids, but I've seen adults who go and do their chalk masterpieces as well. So it's
Yes.
for everyone.
Yeah.
We had a gentleman last year who drove down from Greenwood
Wow.
to do it. So
That's super
we get
neat.
people who come from all over that participate. And, you know, this weekend in particular is going to be really special because it's not only our 20th anniversary of having Chalk Walk, but Brojack is celebrating their 20th anniversary. And
Yeah.
they've got a whole slew of activities planned that same day and that weekend as well. So it'll make the whole event feel extra special.
Yeah, like a pre-Strassenfest, hopefully for the whole town of Jasper, but in a more artistic, creative way. And
That's right. Sure.
Definitely getting people out now that it's going to be almost summer, if you think about it, which is crazy. But no, only good things from the Chalk Walk for sure. So
great.
I have heard from the grapevine or the lovely thing of social media that if you register by a certain time, some things get qualified for the free word. If you
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. Not only we give a free pizza coupon in there, but if you register by April 30th is the early bird deadline, you'll get the free T-shirt. So otherwise, it will be $8 at the gate, basically $8 at the door when they register. But if you register by April 30th online at jasperarts.org/chalkwalk, you'll definitely get that free T-shirt. We'll have it all set up for you. So.
And we definitely encourage folks to register early as possible because I believe last year we did run out of bags.
Wow.
So you can register day of. You can show up that day at any time. You don't have to get there at 8 a.m. You could come at 1 o'clock and still, if we have bags available, you can still get it. But we did run out last year.
And they're not just the lime green; they're all multiple different colors. So you know, it's you get what you get, but they're all fun, different colors. So.
Yeah, and there's coupons in there for the whole fam later on when you get tired and you're ready to go home, but eat something fast food like.
That's right.
Yeah.
You go straight to Papa John's, take your free pizza and go home and enjoy the day. So.
Yeah, and I mean, if your kids are still too rambunctious, you can take them to walk around the Riverwalk. It's not too far away, and again, just a great day to hopefully be outside if weather permits, and then also just to experience the cultural center. The library's right there if parents want to check out resources for their kids or themselves. It's just all around a good day to be in the community and do community things. And again, on such a special anniversary. And it's I mean, for me, I grew up with the Chalk Walk, so it's a Jasper staple, and having that for kids in this time frame or parents or whatever, it's just super exciting to hear about.
And I might add that we're also going to have in the workshop area of the center, we're going to have demonstrations of hand building and clay throwing. So we'll have demonstrations of that. We'll also have 2 different kids arts and crafts projects to take part in. That's free, and there'll also be a free draw in one of the workshops where they can go in and just use dry media to draw and just kind of take a chill and draw what they want and move on. Then so it'll be there'll be something going on in all areas of the building, so it'll be a lot of fun.
And stuff suitable for all ages, I assume.
Yes, yeah, absolutely, yep.
Very exciting, definitely. Very exciting. So we, of course, Chalk Walk is May 20th.
May 20th.
Remind me of the time frames.
8 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Good chunk of time, so that's something to definitely look forward to for anyone. Hopefully we have some more out-of-towners. That's very surprising, but a good thing to hear. And, people in the community love the Chalk Walk. But besides our Chalk Walk, how is the Community Arts Center doing what we got coming up besides that kind of fun stuff?
We just announced a few things over the last week or so. So this summer will be the first year that we're launching Camp Create. It's a week-long summer camp that we're hosting twice this summer for kids ages 8 to 12. and it's going to have a lot of different sessions, so they'll learn about a lot of different activity or different types of art, and that's going to happen for 1 week in June and then another week in July. There'll be some slight variation in the 2 weeks, but for the most part, it's going to be the same. So you don't have to sign up for both, but you can.
Yeah.
I think spots are limited, and I think as of this morning, we were about 20% full. And we just announced it last week, so it's filling up pretty quick.
I figure a lot of the summertime, like week-long classes, courses, camps, they do fill up really quick. So that's important to mention.
It's full day, so I mean it's 9 a.m. I think to like 3 p.m. So it's a full day thing. And then we also announced a special exhibit coming to the atrium at the Cultural Center, and it's called Michelangelo: A Different View.
Ooh.
And what this exhibit is. Back several years ago. Sorry, I just hit that. I'm so sorry
You're
to the
good.
person in the back. Microphone stuff. Anyway, when they restored the the frescoes of the Sistine Chapel, if I could talk today, that'd be great. They took high-resolution photos and they stored them in the Vatican's vaults, and they finally convinced them to let them reproduce those on a special fabric that maintains the texture of the frescoes. And so they did that, and then these go out on tour, and you can see this work by this master artist, and you don't have to travel to Rome. You don't have to join 20,000 people or however many, and you don't have to stand there and look up, crane your neck and look up 70 feet, because what they do is they take Genesis and they put it on the floor. So you can get really close, and there's an audio guide that comes with it, and probably the coolest part about it is it's only $10. Children 12 and under are free, and it'll be here for about 4 weeks, starting at the end of June.
End of June. That's very exciting to hear. Again, just bringing all of these different things to Indiana, or appreciating the things that we do have, and saying you don't have to go out of state to find, whether it's natural things or art stuff. There's a bunch of stuff happening here in Du Bois County for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, guys, is there anything else we need to touch on for Chalk Walk, or anything else for the Arts Center before we wrap it up?
Free pizza.
Free pizza.
Seriously, pull up the app or go to their website and find out how much a pizza costs.
Yeah.
Like
Absolutely.
I think
Worth
just
it.
like a one topping pizza is like just under $10. So I mean, free pizza is free pizza. That's what everyone comes to these events for, is that free word.
And food is not inexpensive these days, right? So,
Oh, that's the thing. The plan is that there will be
Vendors.
food vendors there.
Yeah, food vendors.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you can
We'll
come
have
and eat stuff.
we'll have pizza. We'll have Mexican. We'll have hamburgers and cheeseburgers. We'll have snow cones. We'll have cotton candy, and we'll have kettle corn. So, so all the good stuff. So go home hyped up, and
Hopefully
relax
not
the
too
rest of the week.
hyped up.
That's right.
I mean, most adults are ready to take a nap after an event like that. If you give kids too much candy, that may not happen.
They'll have their
but-
chalk with them, so they can
Yes, all exciting things. Again, the Chalk Walk is May 20th for the 20th annual.
That's right.
Yeah,
8
well,
a.m. to 2 p.m.
8 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Hope to see everybody there.
Yeah. Well, Eric and Kyle, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Again, support the arts and be a part of the arts this year. We've got the Chalk Walk coming up and all kinds of great things. And you have been watching 18 WJTS in.form. We're local people watching local people.